Alright guys, welcome to my back deck. What we got here is your typical turkey frying setup, and then this is right here is what we're going to be using. I'm just going to kind of look at both of them real quick and give you guys a look at the differences real quick. Alright guys, so this is your typical turkey fryer setup. What you're going to have is a large pot to where the oil and the turkey and all that goes down in here. This one here is about 30 quarts, and as you can see, it is well used. I've used this for lots and lots of Thanksgiving and Christmas turkeys. And this sits on a burner, some sort of stable platform with a burner down in here that heats up, open flame, straight from propane, open flame, lots of oil. Can make a lot of danger if you're not careful. The first time I ever tried it, it was me and my dad. We did actually get a little bit of fire just from a little bit of boil over, but we learned our lesson after that to not quite put as much water or much oil as you thought we needed water. But anyway, still moving away from this for health and for safety reasons. Plus it's a little bit cleaner too. You can't really do this on a driveway or on a porch or something like that, because you're still going to get a little bit of oil here or there, and it'll just stain whatever you're on. So we're moving towards the oilless turkey fryer now for health reasons, for cleanliness, and to be able to just do the turkey up here on the deck. So let's take a look at it now. Alright, now this is what we're going to be using to fry our turkey. It's called the Big Easy. It's made by Charbroil, and basically what it is an oilless fryer. Okay, so what this does is it's got a propane burner that goes all the way around inside here. There's a double wall here, so it's got the propane burner between the two walls, and what that does is create infrared heat inside here, and it does a very similar action to frying when it's actually cooking. So that gives you the good crisp skin, and it gives you the faster cooking times as well, just like with frying. Alright, so I've done 3 or 4 turkeys on this fryer here already, and I can tell you that it's not quite as fast as actual frying. You're going to be looking at somewhere between 8 to 10 minutes, somewhere in that range. It may be a little bit more if it's cold or windy outside, but what you're doing is you're just using that as a gauge to kind of determine where your end time is going to be, and then your final time is going to be dependent upon the internal temperature of the bird. You want to get the internal breast up to about 160 to 165, something like that, then let it rest, and that'll bring it up to the correct temperature. So just a couple more things about it. It doesn't have a normal top. The top of it is this great looking thing, and what that does is it holds the infrared heat inside and gives you a good browning. You put this on, and then you cook the bird until you get the correct browning on the outside. Then you actually take this off and let it finish cooking. Down inside here you have your basket, and then I also use the normal turkey fryer piece here. I just put it down in there. I find it holds the turkey a little bit better than the basket does all on its own. So you got the lift ring. Take and put the turkey in just like a fryer, just like that. Now, you also, on the side here, there's a drawer for catching all the fat and stuff down at the bottom. Some people say use it for making gravy and things like that, but we're trying to get away from all that fat and stuff, so I don't really use gravy anyway, so I just put some tinfoil in there, catch it, ball it up, and throw it away once it's all done. Alright guys, so we're all ready to put the turkey in the fryer here. We're going to go ahead and get it fired up. I got my helper right here ready to give me a hand, and let's go ahead and get this fryer kicking. Alrighty, we got that lit. We're going to let it get warmed up for just a second, and then we're going to go ahead and throw the turkey in the fryer here. Alright guys, so this thing has a drip tray like I told you before. And this is it right here. Now they make a little aluminum tray that actually goes in here, but I found that you can take and do just the same thing by taking 2 layers of aluminum foil and throwing it in there and just tucking it around real good, and it works just as good, and it's a lot cheaper and a lot easier to come by. So go ahead and throw this in there and just slide in the side there just like that. Alright. This top here gets good and hot, so you want to make sure and use this when you're pulling it off. And just sit it over to the side. And I like to have a good little table here just as a working surface. I've used this little table here for just about every turkey that I've fried. It's a good little table for working with. I can keep my meat thermometer on there, some water, little snacks, whatever I want to put on here. It's a good little working surface. Just something handy to have around as you're working with cooking your turkey. So let's go ahead and throw the turkey in there and we'll be good to go.
You're going to put the basket in there with it?
Yep, just like this.
Okay, that's it.
Watch out. Look from the camera.
Sorry.
Alright, we'll throw that in there. Throw the top on here. And in about 2 hours, guys, we're going to have some awesome eating. Are you excited? I know I'm excited. It's a 14-pound turkey, so you figure 8 to 10 minutes per pound. It's going to be somewhere around 2.5 hours, something like that. We're just going to cook it till we get a good internal temperature of about 160 to 165 in the breast. Then we'll pull it off and tin it for about 30 minutes and just let that sit. Alright guys, one other thing we're going to do is about every 30 minutes or so we're going to take and come out, pull the top off, and turn the bird a quarter of a turn. That just gives you a good even cooking through the turkey, because the way it sits down in here, it's leaned over just a little bit. So we'll just do that every 30 minutes or so and we should be good. Alright, here's a shot of the bird in the fryer. Just wanted to give you a good shot here. You can see this 14-pound turkey takes up most of the room in here. So you can see why you only want to use like a 13 to 14-pound turkey. You just don't want it to get too full in here, because that may lead to burning of the turkey and drying out of the breast. Just want to give you a quick shot inside the fryer as we go. Alright guys, we're an hour into our cook, so let's take and pull it out, take a look at it, and make our quarter turn, just to see how things are going. Alright, let's get this top off. And guys, I can tell you this thing is smelling amazing. Oh yeah, looking good, isn't it? As you can see, we're only an hour in. We've made one quarter turn. And oh, it's smelling so good. So there's our second quarter turn. We'll let it keep cooking. Alright guys, it's been an hour and a half. Let's come in here and take a look at it. I think it's going to be about time to pull the top off and just let it finish cooking. Alright, so let's take a look at the turkey and see what we got. Alright. Oh yeah, she's looking beautiful. Look at that. Oh man, yeah. And guys, you would not believe the smell. It smells amazing out here. Oh, this is going to be good. Alright guys, we're just going to do a quick internal temperature check just to see where we're at.
That smells delicious.
Does it? Alright. We're about 139 right now. Alright, so we got a little bit more to go, so let's put it back in there and let it cook a little bit more.
Stay out here. Whoa.
And since we've got the bird brown to about where we want it, we're going to leave the top off here now and just let it finish cooking like this, because if you leave the top on, it'll continue to brown and it'll get burnt. So we're going to leave the top off now and just let it finish cooking out for the rest of the time. Alright guys, well it's been 2 hours. Let's pull the bird out, take a look at it, and see what the internal temperature is, see if it's done. Thank you.
You're welcome. Whoa.
Oh guys, it smells so good. And you see all that fat dripping off down there? That's stuff that's not going to be ate, so let it drip all off. That way you're not putting it into you. Alright, we're up about 165. Alright, we're up over 170 in that one, so this baby's done. I'm going to check in the thigh real quick. Yeah, we're up over 180 in the thigh, so we're all good. So let's take it inside, we'll put it on a plate and tin it and let it sit for a little bit, and we should be all good.
It smells so good.
I know it's going to be yummy. Go ahead and turn this bad boy off. Alright guys, see all of that fat that's come off that bird? That's all stuff we will not be eating. Alright, so now what we'll do is take and pull the turkey out of the basket, but be very careful because this is hot. So you may have to use some pot holders or something just to kind of keep your hands safe. Alright, so let's get this out of here. And I've got a little plate here that I'm going to be putting it in. So this is where the little turkey lifter comes in handy. Helps when you're putting it in and taking it back out.
It's stuck on some turkey.
Yeah, it sticks a little bit. There we go. Sit it down in there and just pull the lifter out. Alright, here it is, guys. You can see, nicely browned. Now what we want to do is just take a little bit of aluminum foil and just lightly cover it. Like that right there, and we're good to go. Alright guys, let's take a quick cut in here and see what we look like on the inside. Get this leg here out of the way. As you can see, we're in the middle of the breast now, and look at all that juiciness. Yum-o! Look at there. You see all that juice? Get that from basting a turkey. Alright guys, well that's it for this episode of Fit to be Grilled. I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a try. If you do, make sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know how it came out. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead and hit subscribe up here above. I'll be putting out new Fit to be Grilled videos probably every other week or something like that. If you really liked it, go ahead and hit the favorite button, add it to your favorites as well. And just give me a comment and let me know what you thought of the episode. Let me know what kind of things you would like to see me grill or cook outside, something like that. Give me any kind of ideas you guys may want to see. But again, give it a try. I hope you really enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.